Hello, and welcome to my signature project 2, Dress Code Violations by Chastity Tillman. I like to discuss the problem that this research will explore. This research study explores the impact of dress code violations on poor academic achievement in 9th through 12th grade settings. Here are a few examples of a few dress code violations. The young lady with ripped jeans, midriff showing, and then we have males with the pants sagging. On the next few slides, I'd like to give you a little bit of data that was collected for this research. In 2018 and 2019, the graphics indicated that at Northside High, they received over 1,117 referrals. Out of those referrals, 24 of them were dress code violations. The PBIS was also able to tell me that 21 females were written up. There were 8 ISS students written up. 4 received conferences, and 2 were sent to detention, and 7 received office referrals. There were 3 males who were written up. 1 of the students received a meeting, and the other 2 required a parent conference. I've also broken them down from all students, which are 24 were in the dress code. Out of the 24, only 1 had an IEP. Out of that 24, 23 of those students did not have an IEP or a 504. During 2019 and 2020, this is when we were unexpectedly, school was canceled, and we were only there for 3/4 of the year due to COVID. According to PBIS graphics, there were 768 referrals. Out of those referrals, 17 were dress code violations. The males received a total of 4 write-ups. The males had 2 students that went to ISS. 1 had an office visit, and the others were given a conference. The females had a total of 12 write-ups. 1 student received detention, 7 ISS, 1 was sent to the office, 2 had meetings, and 2 others had parent conferences. Another breakdown, there were no students that had IEPs or 504s, so all 17 were regular ed students. During 2020 and 2021, the numbers were 381 students received referrals. This was not at the end of the year, a full total. This was done towards middle of the school year. So out of the 381 students, only 18 were cited for dress code violations. There were 15 female write-ups, and 6 were sent to ISS. 1 had a parent conference, 5 sent to the office, and 3 were given detention. There were only 3 males in dress code violations. Only 1 was sent to ISS, and 2 received a conference. We have a breakdown. There were 3 students that had IEPs or a 504, and 15 were regular ed students. Here's a brief background information. As I thought about a few of the school problems happening, I thought long, and I felt that the school dress code was a significant academic disturbance for the students, of course the ones being written up, the class, and the teacher. Too often, students of color would find themselves being written up for wearing the same type of outfit that another peer would wear, but nothing would happen to them. This problem hit me when one of my previous students showed me a picture of a young lady wearing pretty much the same denim ripped pants and a midriff top. One was sent to the office, and the other one remained in her class all day. This, of course, was not the first time hearing of this matter. Therefore, I wanted to gather all my information from the teachers first, because again, they report the students to ISS. The action plan for this research is: my teacher participants' selection sample will be in the form of a questionnaire. All teachers will receive and must answer the given questions during pre-planning and again for post-planning. At the end of the school year, 4 questionnaires from each grade level and subject are randomly selected. The instrument used in this study consists of a questionnaire being given out to all teachers in grades 9 through 12. The questionnaire will hold its validity because it asks questions about the student's academic achievement. All teachers participating in this study will receive the same questionnaire, manila folder, and a time frame to complete it. The collaborative efforts to help with student dress code violations: it will prevent distractions. We've all seen students run to the window on the first downpour of rain, or look away from the board if they see a spider crawling off the wall. But if a young lady wears a lower top or a tight-fitting dress, that a teenage boy wouldn't be able to easily look away and be able to control his hormones. It also will deter gang-related activity. It will prevent gang symbols or them wearing the headbands. It will reduce pressure based on socioeconomic status. Students' class will be unrecognizable according to their clothes. It also creates a safe environment. It also prepares students to prepare for cultural acceptance. The procedures with the action plan. There will be 4 teachers from each grade level and each subject. The questionnaire is open-ended and was given to all teachers a week before and after school began. Teachers were asked to answer questions about academic achievement, seeking to find if violating the school's dress code could have an influence on poor academic achievement. In the questionnaire, teachers were asked, is the dress code adaptive to our students? Does the appearance seem to take too much precedence over a student's academics? Does our dress code considered discriminatory? Do students comply with the school's dress code? When students violate the dress code, does their punishment take away from their academics? Each participating teacher will receive a consent form to sign off, stating that they will not disclose any information within their questionnaire to anyone. Teachers will have 1 week to complete the questionnaire. Once the questionnaire is completed, each participant will place their gender, subject, and grade level on the outside of the manila folder and placed in my box. A few ethical considerations. For the confidentiality, each participant will place their gender, grade, and subject outside the manila folder and placed in my box with no name listed. Special population. The population needed to complete the questionnaire will come from all teachers in the building. The questionnaires are randomly selected according to their grade and the subject taught. Their IRB. I will check to ensure my topic and participants are ethically acceptable. Once accepted, I will be able to begin collecting the needed data. When conducting your research, consider the possible harms. You have potential for harm. I consider all possible harm sources for my participants. Psychological harm. Are my questions sensitive? Be careful not to trigger negative emotions that may shame or cause anxiety. Social harm. My participants can involve social risk or public embarrassment. Physical harm. The possibility of pain or injury resulting from the study. Legal harm. Reporting sensitive data could lead to legal risk or a breach of privacy. My results. The grades were mixed when I reviewed the dress code violators' grades. For those with only one offense, their grades remain in the A through B section. Teachers stated that they received ISS. They were able to make up any missed classwork. For those students with multiple offenses, their grades declined and a few were not able to pass the class. To see student achievement growth, uniforms are suggested. As I reflected over this research, the changes I will possibly make, I think I will focus more from the student's perspective than the teachers, or just include them both. But I do believe that a response from students will make this research more filling. Additional research, I would like to speak not only with the teachers that wrote students up, but I would also like to speak to the students and find out how missing class time has or will affect their learning. I would also like to know if teachers would be willing to create and accept a great recovery contract with a student that has missed several days and assignments due to being absent from their class. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my signature project, Dress Code Violations. Thank you.